Welcome back to Channel Sport this morning. We're still building up to that match between Nigeria and Benin Republic. That's an AFCON 2021 qualifier. It's going to be tomorrow, on Wednesday. And Rotimi, I mean, look at the scheduling. I really expect it to be a problem. I don't know about you. The fact that these players and this team will barely have 2 or 3 training sessions and expected to go and perform at optimum level against Benin Republic tomorrow.
It's going to be one.
Just one, actually.
The full squad, one. Some have trained, but the full squad,
that
maybe
is
later
so
this year.
Even the training they had was just a light one within the premises of where they are based. So,
any fears, Rotimi? That's where I'm going. Any fears?
Oh, well,
it
is possible that we don't get to see the best of the team.
It's possible.
By the time the game starts. And then it will only, probably come down to...
Are there chances of a bad start?
It is possible.
That's
what I'm saying. We've always had bad... We've recently had bad starts to qualifiers and all of that. So, now this looks like it is written. Yes, because of the scheduling. But then again, it's not an excuse. I've heard people say... Oh, it's just Benin Republic. We'll beat them. And I'm like, no. Did you see them at the Nations Cup? They don't have to come and play fantastic football.
Yeah.
Just get
it's just to frustrate you. Get the result and go back to their country. So and everybody wants to play at the Nations Cup.
Right.
Fortunately, or lucky enough for most of the teams, 2 teams will qualify from this group. So you still have, even if you have a bleep, you can always make up for
chances to recover.
Yeah, and I think if countries should protest about the scheduling this time around, maybe CAF will have to look into it. But
tweak
it's
it
not
a
really,
little.
I'll tweak it a bit.
All right, then that's it for the Super Eagles. I will do our final analysis and preview of that match on tomorrow's show. Before we go to the papers, let's quickly get updates from this one. Everyone has been wanting to know what is the status of Nigeria's bid to host the Under-20 Women's World Cup. And we had president of the NFF, Pinnick, was in Sunrise Sunrise Daily yesterday, and he provided an update. Let's get to hear what he had to say.
What's called the charge, the condition of hosting. They reduced the condition of hosting. Give us 2 stadia. Give us 10 training sites, 8 for the teams and 2. So if you look at it, now in terms of medical, we are good to go. We're 100%. In terms of security, we are good to go. But in terms of those infrastructure, so we need to look at doing a reality check. This tournament is supposed to be just after the Olympics, which is around August. Can we do it? Is it realistic? They've given us a lot of opportunities. The NFF, the ministry, we've been interfacing with FIFA for the past few weeks. We've had a lot of exchanges in terms of correspondence. FIFA has been very generous, very magnanimous. They really want us to do it. But I'm telling you, with all due respect, and I'm telling you with all honesty, it will be very difficult because of the fact that we have funding challenges. We have infrastructural challenges as well. Because if, for example, today we have those 8 training sites ready, I can tell you if I would have pronounced Nigeria today.
All right, there you go. That's the updates. I imagine a lot of people have been waiting for.
It's going to divide opinion, but let's get to the mistake.
Yeah, then it's going to be very difficult. It's very unlikely. Those are his words.
Well, I mean, based on current happenings or with our facilities, you probably want to agree with him. But then again, is another country bidding to host? That's what I can confirm. Yeah. Looks like Nigeria is the only team. And then only yesterday there was a report from the U.S. that Nigeria will be pronounced as the host of the 2020 FIFA Women's World Cup. So, fingers crossed. I think
is this deflection or an honest admission? Because you could look at it from different angles. Some will say honest admission is deflection. Some will say, didn't you know all this before all of the pump and pageantry?
Based on our situation, like we know, it is not deflection. It is the truth. Do we have training pitches apart from the one I see in Uyo?
But didn't we assess all of that before we made that bid?
That's why there's always a process. The inspectors that come down, they've checked. So you will always get stuff like this.
Yeah.
But then again,
opinions will be divided on this matter.
Definitely. But then again, I feel if you want Nigeria to host this thing and get those facilities ready,
we can.
We can.
We will.
So
we will get the 8. If it's just 8 training. It is doable.
The tournament is supposed to be just after the Olympics next year.
It's not
so look, there's time, right?
Do the 7th wonders of this world.
You don't even have to go the 7th wonder route.
Obviously, there's going to be a lot of money is going to be required to do all this, and you're going to need support. You talked about funding, and what about the governmental support as well?
Of course, if government gives you the green light, you get the support.
But that's what we were told when they did the initial,
we're pressed for time.
Exactly. Talks are still on.
Do you know what he said? All right.
I'm trying not to have a laugh. Okay, let's move on. The papers tie on Complete Sports.
Complete Sports, Eagles. 14 Eagles train for the Squirrels. That's what we said at the show as well. So Musa, it's good to see him back. The captain of the team was the leader as preparations began for that match. Victor Osimhen is also talking as a part of the Super Eagles squad. Is in camp already. He says he's inviting bids from Barcelona and Real Madrid. Eagle star wants to play in Spain. I don't know what Rotimi thinks about that one. Champions Liverpool. Kane Mourinho back clubsman for first EPL title. Very interesting. Ronaldo avoids fine despite Juventus stars' anger at substitution.
And the story about Emery, the board backing him, is the right man for the fans will be distraught. Rotimi, your thoughts quickly.
Arsenal fans
were like, oh, this man is finally gone.
They released a few diss tracks for Emery. Arsenal fans.
They're not just having it.
I think it's just a deflection.
You think it's going to go?
I think it's a deflection.
Okay.
So the board coming out to back him, you're just taking that with a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the dreaded vote of confidence. Right?
Yeah, when you get it, pack your bags. Sporting Sun, our last paper for review as we prepare to go. A lot of interesting stories. Super Eagles camp bubbles, 14 players, Xhaka house hunting in Milan, probably will not play for Arsenal again. And this story, Luis Enrique rejects Arsenal, is on the back page. But I don't know any of these stories that get you talking quickly. Maybe the Luis Enrique, the Xhaka story, maybe Messi going nowhere.
It will look like I'm up for Arsenal. But then again, I feel Enrique hasn't really come out to say he wants to come back to coaching. So
true.
I don't think his mind is settled
yet.
I
don't think his mind is settled yet. I wouldn't go with that. Xhaka, only yesterday I'd come on and say, you know what, I'm ready to play for Arsenal again. If called upon, or when called upon. So we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Why is he looking for a house in Milan?
At this point,
you have to keep your options open.
You will keep the options open. His agents will probably be doing a whole lot.
Yeah.
January is just around the corner.
This
so
offer
if
is
it's
on the
not
table.
working, let's get another offer.
Last one before we go. New JJI Super Eagles captaincy. That's a very easy.
From QPR and the NFF president said he's had a chat with him.
If he's ready to play for Nigeria, he should be invited if he makes the cut.
For you, like, you've seen the lad play, like, is he...
I don't watch him week in, week out. I've seen few clips.
Yeah.
As I said, if he's ready, if he gets a call up and is ready, come down, let's see.
Yeah. All right, we need to go. Rotimi Akindele, I want to thank you for your time on the show today.
Many thanks.
And we have some unfinished business to take that out of the studio. Thank you very much. Thank you as well for allowing us to be a part of your day. We enjoy this. Of course, you see us again tomorrow. I'm Amy Adebayo. Bye-bye now.
I'm Tayo Salam. Enjoy the rest of your day.